What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video analysis that we always record during the weekend. I'm Edward, if you don't know me already. Let's get started. Before actually getting started with the analysis, if you want, here's my website. The link is here below. You can join the VIP channel for entering all my trades that I personally take on my personal account. So if you want, there's the VIP channel for that. If you want to learn how we are trading, how I am trading and my students are trading, then there is the course. And included with the course, you get lifetime VIP. So you can get both, the trades that I personally take, and at the same time, you learn how to trade. And of course, there is also the one-on-one training. That being said, let's get started. We have gold 4 hours. You can see we are in an uptrend, but looking at the market structure, we are turning bearish, creating a new lower low and also lower high right here. As you know, trend lines can be used. They're not that important compared to other things. Therefore, we need to look at more things in order to understand the direction of the market. Now, I personally believe that gold right now could be a short-term bearish, so we will eventually break below this trend line. But overall, if we zoom out, I'm gonna say that we are pretty much bullish. Also, if you go on the daily, you can see how bullish we are, right? So pretty bullish on gold. I believe that we will continue bullish, actually creating new higher highs, new all-time highs. Therefore, yes, 4 hours might turn bearish for a short-term retracement, but overall we stay bullish on gold, right? Let's continue. EURAUD. EURUSD, same thing. We are overall bullish if we look at right here, but if we zoom in and we look at this one, we are short-term bearish. This could be just some accumulation before actually continuing bullish. Strong possibility. I want to see the price at least reach my key area, which is this one, before taking into consideration any buy position. AUDUSD, I'm not really looking to trade it because of the nature of this movement, which is pretty much going crazy. The only way I will think about some positions on AUDUSD is on lower time frames for quicker moves. But for now, there's no real opportunity for me. Yes, we do have this key area, we do have the lower area, but overall, yeah, I'm not really interested in AUDUSD. GBPUSD, same thing, not really interested right now. We entered the trade, closed it slightly in profit during last week, but other than that, this is really a lot of sideways movement. Of course, we might enter some quick trades, but as I said already, just some quick trades because we've been ranging for a very long time. Here it is with GBPJPY. GBPJPY, I'm looking for buys. Overall, we're bullish, as you can see. Here, zooming out, we are pretty much bullish. Zooming in, we're still bullish if we keep in mind what was going on. Sorry. Here, of course, this is a bearish momentum creating lower lows and lower highs, but it could be eventually just a retracement to our key area before continuing. And this is actually what I believe will happen. Right now, we have this key area. I'm not looking for sells. I'm actually looking for buys to continue to the upside. Therefore, possible buys on GBPJPY. GBPAUD, let me zoom out. Overall, we gotta say we're bullish. Now, zooming in, we are bearish, creating this new lower low. Now we need to understand if this is actually a lower low or if this is just a grab of liquidity. To me, it looks more like a grab of liquidity, but of course we cannot just guess it. We need to understand and see what is happening. Therefore, we are waiting. Waiting in this case, we don't have as many confirmations as GBPJPY, and right here we will need to wait a little bit more. GBPCHF looking great for buys, in my opinion. Overall, I would say that I'm looking for buys on GBPCHF right now, at least after rejecting this area. And this is mainly my main watch list. Now let's move on and cover a couple more pairs on other opportunities. Here, as you can see, many pairs have been ranging. That's why during May we had less opportunities, because we've been ranging since the last week of April, and it is not easy to trade these market conditions. Of course, you need to adapt your strategy, and this is why you need to understand the fractal nature of the market. And once you understand this, and once you understand how your strategy is working and how you can apply it on different time frames, then you can apply your strategy and still get good returns. Now in this case, of course, you need some time to adapt it, because you cannot recognize right away that we are in a different market condition. You need to wait some time to actually see it. Therefore, right now that we are seeing what's going on, of course, we will need to catch some smaller trades with smaller stop loss, smaller take profit, since we are ranging a lot, right? Here on NZDUSD, we can clearly see that we are breaking below this level. Of course, we had a lot of liquidity below this level. Therefore, this is just something that we predicted a long time ago. NZDJPY, on NZDJPY, we gotta say overall bullish. If we zoom out, if we zoom in, we gotta say overall bearish. Now, the last point before turning 100% bearish is actually this one. Therefore, yes, we can look for buys at this level, but at the same time, we need to be careful, because this bearish momentum right here is being, very, very strong. But yeah, this is definitely a level that I will keep an eye on during Monday. NZDCAD, nothing. EURGP, same thing. A lot of ranging right here. Not really looking for trades, at least right here, until we move a little bit more. EURAUD, I'm waiting for this zone. And of course, you can see my alert right here. I'm waiting for this. Overall bearish right here. Trend line broken, market structure broken. I'm waiting for this zone, because I believe that the prices will be discounted at this area. Therefore, I'm waiting for it. Now, overall, in order to actually reach this area, we can look for some intraday shorts on some retracements. So I have my area right here, and this is a key area that we might look into. So possibly we could have a retracement for continuation to the downside to this level, something like this. Right. EURGPY, not really looking at it right now. Euro New Zealand, same. EURCAD actually is looking interesting, but again, a lot of consolidation. This is the only thing that is keeping me, a little bit careful with a lot of pairs, and that's why we had a little bit less trades than usual. Now we just rejected this key area on EURCAD. To me, it looks like we are overall. Let me zoom out actually. Yeah, overall bearish, of course. Zooming out, the picture is pretty clear. We're just breaking below this area. At the same time, we haven't broken market structure. We need to break this last low in order to actually turn 100% bearish. Therefore, we are waiting. Of course, we can catch some intraday shorts with smaller stop losses, smaller take profits, but I would like to also catch some bigger moves, to the downside. USD pairs, not looking to trade them. AUDJPY is sitting at this key area right here. Finally broke below this area where we had a ton of liquidity, and right now we are right here. We're right here, and this is a key area that I've been keeping an eye on this. Unfortunately, we reached it during Friday, and therefore we didn't have the chance to enter a trade late on a Friday, because it was almost time, for the weekend closure, so no trades. But right now we are looking into AUDJPY for some trades. Also CAD-JPY, same thing. We have, I'm expecting a last big push to the downside, reaching our key area right here. And then after that, I will look into buys if I have the right confirmation. Keep in mind, trading is not only about just entering at key areas. It is more about having the right confirmations and a statistical edge, and also, having more confirmations in order to increase your chances of being profitable. Here on AUDCAD, this looks like we are reversing, honestly. But if you know me, I'm not really a trader that trades reversals, and I don't recommend anyone to really try to trade reversals, because statistically you have less chances of being profitable. Now, also, if you know me and if you're one of my students, you know that 90% of the cases I trade with the trend, but there are 10% of the cases where I actually try to catch some reversals. It might happen sometimes, yes. This could be one possibility for this week, actually, to try to enter some buys on EURCAD. Last player, last but not least, sorry, all this mess was because of a one-on-one lesson which I had and I had to explain. This was a very good setup. We actually were able to catch some buys, some sells from the top right here, but it took too much time to actually go down. As you can see, it was a lot of ranging. This was May 12, so it's almost a month from now. We are intraday traders and we usually don't hold that much, and therefore we closed it in profit, but we didn't wait for this level. Now we are reaching finally this demand level. Yes, we could look into buys, but that's not really something that I'm interested in, because I believe that CAD CHF is meant to go all the way to the downside, creating new lows. The setup is 100% bearish. With that being said, I hope you like this video analysis. I hope it is helpful. If you want to see more videos, subscribe or whatever. If you want to join actually to see the trades that I'm entering, to copy my trades if you want to learn how I trade, to learn how we are trading, then there is my website. The link is here below. I'll see you next time.